6 times. I hit snooze 6 times this morning. At some point, I think my alarm just gave up on me.
And that is exactly why we need to talk about this. Welcome to the Real English Podcast. I'm Maya. That's Sam. And today we're sharing our honest morning routines, the real ones. 6 times, Sam. That's not snoozing anymore. That's a hobby.
It's a system, okay? The alarm rings. I hit snooze and I tell myself I'm just resting my eyes. You know what I mean?
Sadly, yes. So when do you actually get up?
Well, that's the thing. I wake up at 6, but I get up at 7. Waking up and getting up are two very different sports.
That's actually a great point. You wake up when your eyes open. You get up when your feet touch the floor.
Exactly. And between those two moments, I just lie there, hitting snooze and thinking about my life.
Wait, English speakers really say you hit the button?
All the time. Some of us hit it 5 times.
Did you hear that phrase? To hit snooze means to press the alarm button and steal a few more minutes of sleep. For example, I hit snooze 3 times, so I missed the bus. Okay, my turn to be honest. On weekdays, I'm fine, I promise. But on Saturdays, I sleep in until 10, sometimes 11.
No way. The person who told me mornings are a gift?
I know. But my body has rules. On the weekend, nothing exists before 10 o'clock.
Honestly, good for you. Sleeping in is the best part of the weekend, and nobody should feel bad about it.
That is such a cozy little phrase.
Cozy phrase, cozy activity.
To sleep in means to stay in bed later than usual, usually on a free day. For example, on Sundays we sleep in and have a late breakfast, one of life's small pleasures. So this morning, after snooze number 6, how did you finally leave the bed?
I didn't leave it. I dragged myself out of it slowly, like a man climbing out of deep water.
I can picture that. You know my trick. I put my alarm on the other side of the room, so I have to stand up to stop it.
I tried that. I stood up, walked over, turned it off, and walked straight back to bed. My body has no shame.
No shame at all. Okay, so we agree. Leaving a warm bed is the hardest job of the day.
Ooh, drag. That word sounds so dramatic.
Monogovatic, yes, but every Monday it's true. To drag yourself out of bed means to get up slowly, with great effort. For example, it was so cold this morning that I could barely drag myself out of bed. Next topic, coffee. Be honest with me. How many cups before you become a person?
2. Minimum. Before coffee, I can't talk. I can't think. I basically run on coffee until lunchtime.
Same, honestly. First thing in the morning, before anything else, I press the button on the coffee machine.
Wait. Before you wash your face? Before you say good morning to anyone?
First thing, Sam, the machine warms up while I brush my teeth. That's called good planning.
You know what's funny? My grandmother drinks 1 tiny coffee a day, and she runs on fresh air and village gossip. She has more energy than both of us together.
Because she probably goes to bed at 9. Meanwhile, we stay up late and then blame the morning. Can a person really run on gossip?
Mine does. Like a little engine.
To run on something means to use it as your fuel, your main source of energy. For example, during exam week, I was running on tea and sandwiches.
So true. Last night, I was on my phone at midnight, watching a video about how to have a better morning routine. At midnight.
That's painfully real. Okay, serious question. Have you ever tried to quit coffee?
Once, for 3 days. I had a headache. I was rude to a plant, and my brain refused to get going before noon.
I'm sorry. Rude to a plant?
It was in my way. Look, the point is simple. Coffee, first thing, every single day. I'm not ashamed anymore.
Funny how two tiny words can sound so serious.
Serious words for a serious coffee habit.
First thing means immediately after you wake up, before anything else. For example, she drinks a glass of water first thing every morning. Okay, last topic. And this one is a little embarrassing for me. Journaling.
Oh, here we go. Let me guess. You bought a beautiful notebook.
I bought 3 beautiful notebooks. Each one has about 5 pages of writing. The rest is empty.
Classic. Everyone online says successful people write in a journal every morning. So we buy the notebook. We feel great for a week. And
then we put it off. Tomorrow, we say. This week is busy, and somehow tomorrow never comes.
that's exactly it. I put off journaling for so long that when I opened my old notebook, the first page said day 1 twice. 2 different pens.
Stop! That's too real. I do the same with the gym, by the way. I've been putting that off since forever. Such a small phrase for so much guilt.
Small phrase. 20 years gym plans.
To put something off means to delay it, often again and again. For example, I keep putting off that phone call to the dentist. We all do it.
Can I be serious for a second? I think all these perfect morning routines online just make normal people feel bad.
I completely agree. Real mornings are messy. You hit snooze, you drag yourself out of bed, you drink your coffee, and that's a perfectly fine start.
Right. Nobody I know meditates at 5 in the morning next to a window with perfect light. Nobody.
Here's what actually works for me. My evening decides my morning. When I wind down early, phone away, a little reading, some tea, the next morning feels easy.
Interesting. So instead of a perfect morning routine, you have a wind down routine at night.
Exactly. Because when I don't wind down, I stay up too late. And the next day, I run on coffee and bad decisions.
Oh, coffee and bad decisions. That's the title of my autobiography, by the way. Ooh, I like that one. It sounds like slow music.
It should. That's the whole idea. To wind down means to relax slowly before you sleep. For example, he reads a few pages every night to wind down. A calm evening makes an easy morning. Okay, before we go, quiz time. I describe a situation, you give me the phrase. Your alarm rings and you press the button for 9 more minutes of sleep.
Too easy. You hit snooze, my personal specialty. My turn. It's Sunday, no alarm, and you stay in bed until 10.
You sleep in. Lovely. Next one. You delay something again and again, like journaling or the gym.
You put it off. Ouch, that one's personal. Okay, a harder one. You're so tired that coffee is basically your fuel.
You run on coffee like somebody at this table. And a bonus one. When leaving the bed feels like a fight, you drag yourself out of bed.
perfect score and everybody listening, try one small thing tonight. Wind down early, phone away, lights low, and tomorrow, first thing, you might actually feel human.
Time for the Fireside Challenge. Whose morning is more like yours, mine or Sam's? Tell us in one sentence in the comments.
See you at the next fireside. And hey, put the phone down early tonight, or at least try.